All right, went to another Stellar Crown pre-release event. Now 1 week away from Stellar Crown's official release. Did bring home a few packs from the event and a prize pack, Series 5. Gonna go over quickly my deck, some of the pulls I got from the Build and Battle, and then we'll go ahead and open the packs. So as far as just like the bulk that I have and everything, nothing too interesting here. Like, of course, just like, really love the energies that they have in the set. But yeah, nothing crazy here. Zeraora, you are seeing some people using that, playing that in a deck. Nothing crazy. Here's like my one good pull from the packs, which is the Turtonator illustration rare. So pretty cool there. Didn't fit in my deck though, so couldn't use that. We'll open up the deck box there. So it's a different deck than I used last time. I pulled the Crabominable deck. So I have the stamped promo there. Veluza, Driftbloom, those are kind of my attackers. So just so I can kind of go over a little bit how the deck operates before we get into the pack opening. So really the whole purpose of it there is, main attackers are to get, either Veluza or Crabominable on the field with a lot of Kofus in the discard. I kept thinking in my head, I want to get them in the graveyard. Wrong game. Driftbloom. So I had, Drifloons and Driftbloom in my deck. If you get a bunch of these on of course, your field as well, and use Everyone Explode now, obviously you can do a lot of damage. They do a lot of damage to themselves. Kind of how you can mitigate some of that damage is with the Moonlit Hill Stadium, where you can discard a Psychic Energy from your hand to heal 30 damage. So you can do that. But the Kofus, really, you want to get a lot of these into your discard pile to help reduce the energy costs for Veluza and for Crabominable, as both abilities for them is the Food Prep, which cost one less colorless energy for each Kofu in the discard. So Sonic Edge could technically end up being 0, and Haymaker could be 1 water energy, which could do a ton of damage. The nice thing with Veluza's attack as well is it does go through the Bouffalant strategy as well. Anyway, so if you don't play the TCG or you don't know what I'm talking about, then a lot of that means nothing, and that's fine, because up until like 8 days ago, I had no idea either. So we'll actually start with the prize pack, and then we'll get into the Stellar Crown. All right. So we have Iono, Professor Turo's Scenario, Groudon, Perilous Jungle, Judge, and a Fighting Energy. I don't think that's the best one we could have gotten here, but that's okay. That's my prize pack. All right, now we have our 3 Stellar Crown packs here. I did go 1 and 2, so it was a 3-round event. I went 1 and 2. Just FYI. So here is a code card. And we have the Dark Energy, Pancham, Duraludon, Purugly, Tortuga, Celebi, Electivire, Jirachi, Koraidon, Charjabug, and a Melmetal. This is the first Stellar Crown opening on the channel. We've talked about Stellar Crown now once before, but the first packs that I've taken home, as they gave these out at this particular place as prizes versus at the last place I went, they gave them all to us up front to build our deck from. So we have Rhydon, Morgrem, Crispin. That would have been good to have in my deck. As I'm understanding, Area Zero Under Depths, Toadschool, Crispin, and a Garganical EX. So we've got 2 Crispin there. Final pack of the opening. code. We have Cubone, Gossifleur, Nimble, Slowpoke. I love the Slowpoke art here. Crabominable, Reveroom, Lapras, Purugly. Oh, a Crabominable. That would have fit in my deck there. That illustration, rare. Very cool. And a Rhyperior and a Water Energy. Very nice. Yeah, I would have used that in my deck for sure. But, you know, with that said, we finally have our two first cool hits from Stellar Crown. We have the Turtonator that I pulled from the Build and Battle, and we have this that we pulled from the packs that we just opened here. Appreciate you guys watching. I will see you next time.